So my name is Charlotte Essiet. I'm one of the founding members for WIN. I'm also the publicity director. So we realized you would not be at the event on Saturday, and so we thought to quickly do a small recording on what your thoughts are around the program Light Up Africa.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, I explained to. I have a family funeral and I have to be there on Saturday. So unfortunately, I can't join the live program. So I'm quite pleased, like I said, to be part of the Light Up Africa initiative, an initiative of the Women in Energy program. And it's quite, like I said, I'm pleased to be part of it.
As I was told, I hear that you're very particular about the Supernova Girls Initiative, and that's the one you're really in. It really resonates with you. So I think we should just talk about that, because your segment is really what we call Light Up Africa Charge, where we have respectable women like yourselves part of. So since Supernova Girls is what you really resonate with, so I'd like you to just talk about what you're committed to and how you want to roll with this.
Okay, so first of all, I'm committed to, you know how when we were younger and science was so far-fetched and it was the thing for the boys and it was not things that girls went into or did. But I found out that that isn't the case. We had a lot of, even when I was growing up and in school, we had a lot of boys who some of the girls were actually smart, much smarter than the boys. And for some reason, because of the stereotype of the past, the girls were made to study things that were not in that area. I particularly remember a friend who wanted to do engineering. I remember that time, and she wanted to do civil engineering, and she was so discouraged. Everybody kept saying, "Oh, why do you want to go and do climb a skyscraper with men? No, don't do that." But I saw how I saw how disappointed, because that was actually what she wanted to do. And since then, it's always somewhere in the back of my mind, and I'm like, why would they not allow her to climb the skyscraper? Anytime, trust me, till tomorrow, anytime I pass through a construction site, I always look out to see if I'm going to be able to see a girl or a woman in that site. And so it's when of course, with my daughter, I started having kids, and I try to encourage my children to go in that area, in the area where boys were not, where it was almost as if it was predominantly men's cause, things that men study. So anytime I see a girl, yes. So anytime I see a young girl who is has that ability to go to study in that area, I encourage 150%. In fact, 2 days ago, I just paid in the village. I went to the village, my husband's village, down deep in the village. I found this young girl who came to me and said, "Oh, mommy, I want to go to school." I said, "What do you want to study?" "I want to do environmental engineering." I jumped.
Awesome.
I said, "Did you get the admission?" She said, "Yes, she got the admission." I quickly paid the admission. She just got admission into Uniport. So I quickly paid for the admission. I said, "Go and start." I have one environmental engineer that is going to come and change things in the environment.
Yes.
So it's an area that we need to just keep encouraging our young girls. And like you said, if we don't do that, how are we going to light up Africa? If these young girls don't go in that direction, don't be part of the energy solution, worldwide, how are we going to light up Africa? They are going to be part of the story of lighting up Africa, because they are going to come with ingenious ideas. They're going to, some of them, the things they think about, the things their perception and how they perceive, their solutions are quite far different from what we know. Yeah. So wherever I find a young girl or any of them, that I'm 100%, I'm there. And then 150%, if there's anything
so
like
much.
that.
I would be taking your goodwill message and words of encouragement to women as we celebrate the International Women's Day and, of course, our fantastic symposium, Light of Africa, which would be your parting words, because we will not be seeing you on Saturday. So sad, but we will play this and I'm sure everybody will be smiling. Thank you.
Yes, so as we celebrate this year's International Women's Day, I particularly like your charge when it says light up Africa. First of all, I like to start lighting up Africa. So we start with lighting up our homes, our offices, our environment, our spaces, wherever we find ourselves. And then this lighting up our homes will have that ripple effect. It will light up our states, it will light up our country, and it will light up Africa. Because that's the way to, for me, I think the lighting up starts from inside to outside. So I particularly love those words, it's lighting up Africa. I would want to also encourage young girls, women, wherever, to take up this challenge that we all have been using the words the last few days. The challenge, wherever you find, whatever you can challenge, it's part of lighting up our environment. It's part of making that change. It's little by little, but we will get there. Somebody said in one of the symposium I went to, that if they don't call you to the table, make your own table. And that's what I think women in Asian energy are doing. If nobody calls you to the table, make your own table. Start making your own table. It's going to be difficult. It might be difficult, because not things that, coming from a very disadvantaged position will not be easy. But if you make your own table and start calling people into the table, people will come, because what you're saying is relevant, not just to us as individuals, but to our environment and to our country and to the environment, to continue lighting up your environment, lighting up your homes, lighting up your offices, your space, wherever you find yourself, and know that it won't be an easy journey for us, because we're going to a male-dominated environment. They used to say it's a man's world. And for me, I also say women only play catch up. We're only playing catching up. We're trying to play catch up. And playing catch up, if you know the game, is not an easy game to play. And people have gone far. Yeah. But yes, and left you behind. We play catch up, looking at our mothers when we're always trying to play catch up. Well, we had a time where women were not allowed to go to school. The men go to school and the women stay home.
Yes.
The way the girls get married and the men go to learn, whether it's trading and school and all that. So we're coming from a very disadvantaged position, but we are playing catch up. And with initiatives like this, it will make the game of playing the catch up a bit more easier for us, and the focus and the path will be a bit more easier for us to catch up, if I can use that word, because catching up, that game of catch up is not an easy game. But I believe that with initiatives like this, like with Women in Energy Network, I believe that we can make a serious mark, and bring about solid, tangible solutions to our country and to the industry and to the world, I believe.
Thank you so much, Alanyingi Sylvia. It's so nice to see you again, but not the other side of the camera, not in person. We wish you the very best of the International Women's Day, and we will hope again when we have the next symposium next year, because you were the first one. And now you're
I was.
Somebody told you, but you're an honorary member of the Women Energy Network. So we will see you next year again. Enjoy your stay and enjoy the family gathering. Thank you, Ma. Thank you.
I'm honored to be part of it. I'm honored. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You. Bye.